Let's see. Which powers do we have? Ability to command the loyalty of sea creatures?
Hey, Zoidberg, get in here!
Screw you!
Ain't got that.
Nope.
Hey everybody, it's WillBits, and week 2 of the new Justice League is here. I'm just gonna let's let Captain Yesterday clue us in.
You fools think you can put the zookeeper in a cage? You'll soon learn that I'm the one that holds the keys.
Well, what keys?
The keys to the cage that you fools think you can put the zookeeper in, you fool!
Oh, yeah? Well, we outsmarted you once, we can do it a third time.
This stupid there, as it goes. We immediately get a quest to do a mission, but before we get that, let's just look at this week's characters, because they're all right here. Gloriously, I can present them to you, as though I am Vanna White, flipping the letters around. Cloberella, of course, was a known. These other two are kind of wild cards. Cloberella is yet another delivery boy skin for Leela, and she's fine. If Captain Yesterday is hanging out with her, she has a 100% chance to double attack. Her special attack grants a buff that gives her a 40% chance to dodge incoming attacks for 2 turns. And she reflects 30% of all damage dealt to her. If there's one enemy left, then Cloberella has a 100% chance to counter attack. So she is very similar to a lot of the other delivery boys that we are getting. If you're running Captain Yesterday as your defender, then she does get a little bit better. But overall, it's not that crazy good. And again, this is Leela's 4th delivery boy skin. We've already had a cheap and easy one, and she's very similar to Legula, actually, in the types of buffs that she gets. Even to the point of having a one enemy left gets stronger ability thing. So it's kind of like another, like she has a chance to double attack. Like, it's very, 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 very Legula and Cloberella feel really functionally like it's different, but the flavor is not that different. But that's fine. Head Cat? I don't know why they call him Head Cat. Why don't they call him Dr. Katz? K-A-T-Z? Like he was actually named in the episode. Whatever, that's fine. This is the head of the Thubanians, which are from an entirely different episode. I wouldn't mind seeing a Thuban event at some point to get lots of different cat-based things, but this is the head cat as well as his Dr. Katz puppet that he moves around and is actually, the human is actually like a big fake robot body or marionette or some kind of horrible flesh man that he controls. He's a villain. We're getting a lot of those. He has a 30% chance to cause sleep on a target for 2 turns with his basic attack. He starts battle with a shield that blocks 1 attack, which is actually pretty great. Michelle and I think Donbot and a few other people have that similar ability. Pretty strong if you field a bunch of them, because it gets really hard for a random team to do that much damage to you. And then at rank 4, the special attack increases the crew's defense by 20% and attack by 20% for 2 turns. He is kind of a robot and a captain, if a lower grade one. That's kind of fun. He definitely has a place in certain things. I think the shield is maybe his most interesting ability. But more important than either of those, I really want to talk about this week's premium. He's an original costume. He's never shown up in the show, based off of Doc Ock from Spider-Man, Doc Lobster. That's also a B-52's reference I'm appreciating, off of the song Rock Lobster. So, rank 2, immune to bleeding poison. Great, fine. Rank 3, his special attack provides him a buff that gives him a 50% chance to double attack for 2 turns. That's neat, but rank 4, his basic attack becomes a splash attack. We have an influencer who does splash attacks, like Leo and like Lur. This is now the 3rd character we've had in the game, and the only influencer who can hit multiple targets. That is strong. That is maybe add him to your permanent party strong, especially because you can combine it with his multi-hit combo, where once you do his special, he has a 50% chance to double attack, so he could actually hit that front row twice. As an influencer, he would do more damage than a scientist. Here, we'll look at it. Notice that a max level scientist only has attack of 1562, but a max level influencer does 1822. He can do that as an AoE and potentially hit it twice. That means that he would hit harder than anybody else in the game if he lands a double hit on someone in the middle front row. 1822 spread across 3 people is 5,466 damage. And if it double hits, he's doing 10,932 damage in a single hit. That's 1 turn. That's crazy. You're going to want to level Doc Lobster. He is... If you have Zoidberg, he is actually only 175 pizza. I know that that's a lot, but like compared to the Zookeeper who was 250, this is a bargain. I think that if you miss Doc Lobster, you are maybe going to feel a little bad about it. Consider that I don't really push premium characters often. Usually it's a for fun thing or a helpful thing. This is gonna be a character I'm gonna use for influencer gates probably for the rest of the game. So just keep that in mind with that as we go forward on this stuff. Actually, I'm even immediately just right now here at the top of the video going to buy it because that's what I want to do.
Just as I had no idea.
Now I can give more high fives. Why not?
You can't give high fives. You don't have 5 fingers. You give high 2s because you got the clippy claw.
I love these arms, these wonderful arms. I can climb and snip and grab so many more things than I could before with the 2 arms.
It's nice having extra arm power. I remember back when I had robotic arms.
Oh, please, best friend. Your robot arms were stupid and ugly compared to me. With the fabulous godlike grabbing and snipping.
You know, as a supervillain, you're just as obnoxious as you are as a loser.
Hooray! I'm consistent.
Alright, putting him up the ranks is how you will go, and we once again will just be buying discs. His are more expensive. It's 125 to get the lobster discs. It's 250 to buy head cat discs. I imagine Cloberella is going to work about like we did it last week. Let's check that out for sure. We can't actually see Cloberella, but we know that it takes 15 Cloberella discs, so it's going to work almost exactly like last week. Okay, so in space, we are going to have, again, 15 different missions. Each one is going to give you 1 disc. They're not going to be that hard, although it looks like there's going to be some interesting, fun things to fight, like the fish with legs, as we go through here. I don't think we're ever going to need a specific character, but you might. That would be the one fly in that ointment. Looks like you can bring literally whoever you want. Oh, I need to level up. The way that the goggles shine when you pull them up, that's the kind of polish I want to see on a premium character, where they have that little like feels good, feels nice to see as a thing. Bring your strong guys, do whatever you want. The recommended level is still only 10. I think it's going to be really similar to last week, where you are just going to fly through these. They are 3 fuel per stop. Where's that ship? Why is there a ship there? I'm concerned.
Okay.
It's like a Red Planet Express ship, but I like it. Oh yeah, and the head cat you fight just as a cat. Interesting. Well, hero points, career chips, pizzas, all of the good stuff that we like.
Your superpowers are useless against the ever-growing numbers of my animal army.
Where are you finding new animal recruits?
I have all my animals on a strict breeding schedule facilitated by scented candles and berry white.
I warn you, Zookeeper, the use of berry white during wartime was outlawed by the Geneva Convention.
Ooh, that's a funny joke. I like that one a lot.
Still battling the zookeeper, my offer to help and be included with friends still stands. Beat it, Zoidberg! The new Justice team featuring me, Super King, can handle the zookeeper. You couldn't help! I couldn't hurt. Sure you could! It's hard enough battling an army of filthy, smelly zoo animals. You'd only make it worse.
So, okay, we are going to run Mission 2 and Mission 3. And you cannot repeat the episodes. Don't panic. There will be grind missions as you progress later on. Yep, I'm just blazing through the battles because they're not that interesting at this point. They're incrementally going up by 1, so 10, 11, 12, and it'll probably end up around like 24, 25 again. If you did it last week, it's almost exactly the same. Take a hint, you stale crustacean. No one wants you on their team, especially a gang of superheroes.
That can't be true. Everybody loves going to the doctor.
Everyone hates going to the doctor.
What? After all the time I spent combing the garbage for lollipops to give out to my patients?
Those were not good lollipops, Zoidberg. Those were bad lollipops.
Hey, you're the leader of those evil, hyper-intelligent cats from Thuban 9. What are you doing here?
My fellow felines and I have joined forces with the zookeeper. Together we shall conquer New York and then the world.
Who's calling the shots, you or the Zookeeper? We need to know who to defeat first.
We agreed to put the zookeeper in charge. In exchange, he has provided me and my cohort some very cozy upholstered boxes.
Makes sense. Okay, they're animals. They're cats. I can buy the Zookeeper controlling a bunch of cats. This is a fine crossover. I like it just fine. More missions. It's looking like you will not need anyone from last week in any capacity whatsoever. Maybe in the final grinds, we'll see. That's fine. I know a lot of people didn't want that at all, because it means you don't have to level up characters unless you intend to use them. So, cruising on through. Pretty straightforward overall.
A bunch of cats don't scare me. I'll take all you down at once.
That's a nice cape you have. It'd be a shame if it were to get accidentally scratched to shreds.
Hi, you win this round, cat. Which direction should I slink off and defeat in?
I don't care as long as you don't block my sun. Gulp! Super King defeated! Okay, that's completely expected.
We'll need to neutralize the Thubanian threat pronto.
Sounds like a job for Cloberella.
You say that about all the jobs. How come nothing ever sounds like a job for Captain Yesterday?
Setting up the daily New Justice meeting sounds like a job for Captain Yesterday. You do that while I fight evil.
Oh.
2 more missions! Okie doke.
Those super cute cats from Thuban were too cute to clobber.
I have a plan. We'll distract them with catnip.
There's a lot of Thubanians. Who's got that much catnip?
I have a lot of lonely single friends.
Oh, really? Can you introduce me?
Clobbered! Boom!
I deserve that.
It is I, Doc Lobster, friend of the zookeeper, man and mortal enemy of the new Justice team. Zoidberg, why are you helping a vicious supervillain? Because I was tired of being left out on ice cream outings by you good guys. Plus, who could say no to a man with 10 different kinds of animal chow?
8 and 9, let's knock it out. At this point, I just want to see all the dialogue. Mission complete. Just ready to put these behind me.
I rubbed my homemade miracle cream on myself, and look, it gave me extra claws to tear you apart. Why not?
That's nice, but I don't remember asking about you in any way.
You never ask about me! You and now your shunning of Zoidberg will come back to claw you and you're behind us!
Stop intimidating me with your medical knowledge!
Never! I know so much about medicine.
Please don't do this, Zoidberg. I don't want to have to beat you up.
Then don't worry, Cloberella, because it's you that's going to get beaten up, and Doc Lobster who will be the one doing the beating up. My new extra claws make me super strong!
I don't see how. At best, they might help you run away faster.
Also good.
10 and 11! Alright, fair enough. That clears out mission 11!
Zoidberg, you big dope! Teaming up with the zookeeper was your worst idea yet. Stop this nonsense now!
I'm not Zoidberg. I'm Doc Lobster, and the new Justice team has an annual checkup with my new claws.
Sweet limpets of Olympus! The zookeeper's got you speaking in puns related to your supervillain persona!
I was only trying to inject some humor into the situation.
Well, you didn't! Wait, that was another one, wasn't it?
I tried to emphasize it very clearly.
Give up, new Justice team, with your former friend Doc Lobster and the Katz from Thuban on my side. It's feeding time for the zookeeper. You're going to feed me.
We'll never give up, not even if you attack us with your army of fire ants.
Really? The only way to defeat them would be to use your super strength and speed to fetch a huge supply of pesticide. Okay, let's consider that battle resolved and move on to my air force of trained fruit bats. Please don't kill my fire ants. I'm very partial towards them.
12 and 13, let's go! Alright, that should get 13 out of the way. We're almost there!
I've been bested? How could this be?
Thanks to an extra slathering of Zoidberg's miracle cream, Captain Yesterday and Super King stood strong and proud. And watched while Cloberella beat up all the alpha males in your animal army. After that, the rest of them slunk away in embarrassment.
Well, you haven't heard the last of the zookeeper. However, right now, I'm going to slink away in embarrassment.
Hey, Captain Yesterday. Now that the zookeeper's gone, want to help me open a bank vault?
I can't. Zoidberg's miracle cream wore off. Now I'm just civilian Yesterday.
Ah, then why don't you take your costume off?
Because it's still getting me past club bouncers. Woo!
Alright, 14, 15, then we get to recruit Cloberella, who beats you up. Who does she beat up? You. Knock out the cat. Take that, a cat. Whoa!
They're real.
Key to the city? What is that? We got the key to the city? I guess that maybe unlocks one of the other maps. Did Poopenmeyer present us with that for defeating a cat over and over again? Ooh, okay. Well, that should have Cloberella all ready to go. Your face has a date with my boot.
The miracle cream is gone, and so is Doc Lobster. Oh.
I'm sorry, Zoidberg. Look, I promise we won't exclude you from any ice cream outings in the future.
Hooray! Zoidberg gets ice cream like everybody else.
Actually, I meant we just won't have ice cream outings in the future.
Hooray! Zoidberg gets no ice cream like everybody else.
A win is a win, and 1,500 HPs. I'll take it. I only need another 1,000 and change to get the 8th prize.
I just spent the afternoon at the gym. I can't believe what weaklings all these supposed bodybuilders are. All the grunts and groans while they struggle to lift every piddly thing in sight. It was truly pathetic. All the bodybuilders are like that? No. Just the men.
Boom, boom, boom! Take that. All right, learn about ticket missions and then complete a ticket mission. What are keys to the city? Keys grant access to missions with tons of hero points or hero medals. One key is consumed each time you start a mission. The head cat boss at the end of each mission has a chance to drop a key. Higher difficulty means higher drop chance. Keys can also be purchased in the shop. So, our grind map has had an extra step added to it. Complete a ticket mission. Let's check them out. These are mission 1, mission 2. They each require 1 key to run, and hopefully they're not going to have any gates. They have easy, they have medium, they have hard. Hard is only 65, so I'm going to just jump straight for the hardest thing. Let's check out what the best possible rewards can be from this ticket mission. Key spent. So once you're in, you can't back out or you will lose your key. There are some branching paths, but there aren't any gates that I can tell. It looks like there's 3 different paths you will need if you want to get 100%, but since there are no gates whatsoever, I can only assume that they're all gonna run about the same difficulty. Being hopefully right around 65. That's not too bad. Take 5 AoE guys, or however many you have. Wipe out the front row. Try to put a charm person at back. That's a strategy I like to do. I stick Amy as the last slot so that she has the highest chance to charm whoever's in that back row. It worked really well there. I only took 1 hit because the charm happened to pay off. Let's see if this cat, does he have a chance to drop the things? Because it's supposed to be the ones at the end of the maps. This is not nearly as hard as last week's. The 85 map was really punishing, so I guess the mechanic that they've done to kind of ease up on that a little bit is the hardest map is only a 65 level map, but to limit your runs of it, you have to have the keys. That way it limits people who could handle the 85 anyway without really excluding. That's a really pathetic amount of medals though. Although, 774, I don't know if that was a one-time bonus or if that's what it's regularly gonna be. That's a lot of hero medals. 774. Woohoo! That will get me not quite the prize yet. I am just done with the missions. That's the end of the week. So to get the head cat, what do we need? I think I just need 30 discs. Let's buy 30 discs. We've definitely got the scratch for it after running those missions. Alright, I've got 30. Can I just buy him now? Yeah, for whatever reason, he's locked until he isn't. So, head cat, welcome to the party! Prepare to fall under my cuteness spell. You there, bending unit, build me a throne with carpet-covered platforms at various heights so that I may bask regally at whatever height I feel like jumping to at any given moment. Why should I? Because my flaring paws are so precious. Behold my toes, all furry and flary. You cannot resist. Ooh, flame again. Oh. All right, that is basically the week. We're done. We're done with the week. Everything else is just going to be grinding for maxing out those characters if you want to. I think if you are spending a little bit and going for Doc Lobster, Zoidberg, he's my favorite out of the event. I'll say right now, and that's just because I'm a sucker for splash damage. Absolutely 100%. That is my bag. So from here, from what I can tell, you're going to be running the side story Vigilante Justice, just kind of indefinitely. And this does have the 85 maps again, so this is gonna have probably your best chance at giving you more keys as it goes, if you can handle that. But obviously, like, medium difficulty is only 55 on the 3rd map. It's 45 here, and the hard is 75. So probably your best bet is either hard on mission 2, medium on mission 3, unless you can just handle it. If you can go all the way, that's going to be your best chance of getting that stuff. And then running these side stories, you get 204 pizza for a repeat reward, so it's not quite as good, and the metal drops are a little bit bad. Definitely you get a lot of hero medals for doing this mission too, so that's going to be a good way to get all of the stuff that you need for that. But yeah, you're going to run these maps, then go back down to these maps, and just kind of loop that over and over again until you're either sick of looking at them, or you have all the stuff that you need, or to get all of the other hero points and stuff that you want. They are more expensive than last week's characters, so it will take you a lot longer to grind unless you can get some of these keys. It's 100 pizza for 3 keys to the city. That's a compared to the fuel, I think you're better off just grinding the other map unless you're just really low leveled. I don't recommend buying the keys to the city. I think that unless you're just in a crazy hurry. But overall, we're set with the week. New Justice team is complete. What do you guys think? Who's your favorite character? Did you get Zoidberg? Do you like the shield on Head Cat? Dr. Katz himself? Maybe Captain Yesterday is more your bag. I don't know. What did you guys think? This felt like a kinder, gentler, sort of inclusive event. I really like that we're having this as a theme. I hope that it continues. Sound off in the comments, and I'll see you guys for the next one, because we're going to have something else coming next week. What could it be? Not more of this, something else. All right, bye for now.